Good evening, Internet. Welcome back to another night of strange and scary games. We are back with more Alan Wake 2. I am continuing through chapter 665, I think. We're going to get back to the mop bucket at some point and then switch over to Saga. So that's the plan for this episode. I'm really impressed because last time, the last video did not get any copyright strikes. Yeah, you can see here, that's Thomas. That's the diver. I think that's the subway. That appears to be the back alley. Huh. We're going to get back to the mop bucket and switch over to Saga, and then... I hear you. Are you real? Can I get around them is the question. Oh, I can't go that way anymore. Not real. Okay. Just wanted me to use up a battery. Let's get out of here. And we're back on the street.
Parliament Tower was here, again. Zane said the manuscript of return was the key to escaping. I had to get it before Scratch did.
Can we get out here? We can. All right. So I'm going to manual save. And then let's switch over to Saga. What's the goals? Go to the Valhalla nursing home in the Bright Falls Woods.
You say you didn't get a good look at the assailants.
No, I mean...
We already listened to that.
They all flew away.
I didn't get any...
Into the skies.
Actually...
What flew away? That's not what I want. That's what I want. So it looks like we can just walk here. We don't need to, we don't need to drive there. How are you guys doing? Do we go through the boatyard or do we go around?
I need something to cut this.
We don't have the bolt cutters. So let's go this way.
Welcome back, and boy do we have some breaking news that's sure to knock your socks off. Davis family beef jerky will now be available at the Sunday market.
Boating safety, underwater metal detector and scuba gear. Jaywalking costs lives. Lost cat. I can't tell what that bottom one is. Missing doll, probably. Missing dog. Kids of all ages can celebrate Deerfest at the Happy Harvest.
I've got chronic back pain from my spinal stenosis. Oh dear. You know when I'm feeling stiff, I find a light snack helps.
Can we go back here? It doesn't look like it. Let's turn around. We'll go back through the place and then go back through the back door. It's weird that we can hear the commercial out here. I don't know if that should be happening. Hello? Is there a reason why you're doing that? What room is that? 103? Where is it? Ed returns to
Ed
Cauldron Lake.
hadn't been the same since his latest show had closed. This wasn't the first time one of his productions had shuttered early. Scathing social commentary in a one-act play wasn't exactly filling seats. When Tammy told him she was taking a research trip to Bright Falls, he decided to tag along. Ed told her he wanted to find inspiration. Really, he just wanted a break from the city. But it was true that he certainly needed to find something. A voice, a direction, an idea, something authentic to himself. Ed knew he couldn't keep using Tammy's money to fund his playwriting. After the argument with Tammy, Ed stormed out of the diner and drove their rental car back to Cauldron Lake to prove a point. Now standing in the dark woods, the sun hidden by the trees, Ed wished he could remember what that point was. Something about masculinity. He cursed at himself and turned to go. Suddenly, he was blinded by a light in his face. Voices shouted and hands pushed him to the ground. Ed struggled, in vain.
Masculinity shit will get you killed.
Tammy tapped her pen on her notebook. Alan Wake had ridden this same ferry into town when he arrived. This was his entry into Bright Falls. His first steps across the threshold. She wrote that down. She always found it helpful to walk in the victim's shoes, do what they did, see what they saw. It added great color to the book. Tammy felt raindrops on her face. God, again? She pulled up her hood. The rain just kept coming. She missed New York. So far, this hadn't been the simple research trip she pictured. First the incident at the lake, then the fight with Ed. It's not surprising tempers got hot. They were both on edge after what had happened. Tammy had said some things she regretted. She looked out over the harbor. A chill passed through her. She hoped Ed wouldn't do anything stupid.
So I don't know what's happening, but my game keeps minimizing for some reason. I'm not sure why. Tammy didn't want me to come, I can tell. Not like the trip is even helping. I thought getting out of the city would inspire me, but Bright Falls is just a bunch of trees and empty storefronts. I need to find something. I'm tired of writing one-act plays about how shitty the world is. I thought scathing social commentary would make me feel like a real artist, but I don't know. It's not me. I want to write something weird, something really out there, something authentic. But what? Fuck this town. I don't even want to get into what happened last night. It's weird, though, sitting here in a hotel room. Some pieces are starting to fall together. An idea for a new play. A space cult burning down the galaxy in some misguided search for TBD. A lone man, an artist, wandering the stars until his destiny puts him straight in the cult's path. All black cast? A musical? A rock opera? I wish that you would stop doing that, man. All right. Anything else? There's a rec room. There's nothing to do in it. Alright, so we'll come out on this path. Pick those up. I want you equipped. I think I took one of my charms off. Valhalla Nursing Home.
Hello?
Saga! It's Tor, your grandfather. Come About time you were coming to visit, kiddo.
How did he
How
know
did you
that?
know I was coming to see you?
Never mind that. We have bigger problems. We're losing. Oh, fuck! Fuck you, you fucking hag! Fuck!
What is happening?
Something is off at that nursing home.
Lantern charm. Maximum health. What do I have on? I think those are both fine.
The Valhalla Nursing Home, founded in 2014 for Odin and Tor Anderson of the Old Gods of Asgard fame for their twilight years. Built after the return comeback tour, flip-flopped to be their farewell tour, cut short, canceled. As their agent, Barry Wheeler had managed to coax a few hit songs out of them before that. Balance Lays the Demon, a couple of others. The old men rocked like their namesakes. The backstage parties got out of hand. The air was thick with smoke. Wheeler squinted. His migraine flared, booze and drugs. A rock and roll cliche. They ran off after every gig. Wheeler had security track them down to the craziest after parties.
I'm glad that Barry was mentioned. Nothing else in here? Just the bucket. Oh, I got off the main path somehow. There's a thing over here.
There's another cult stash.
The cult of the tree sees everything. Doesn't see me taking their shit, though. Go back to the fork and take a right. Wolf. I hear you over there. Wolf jump scare. All right, we good? We're on the right path. We are. There's another cult stash over here, it looks like.
Your back is Pat Maine, and we've got a very special guest today on the program. It's artisan cuckoo clock design.
No, I don't want that.
And just fine. I'm a super big fan of the show. What a treat to be
Over here? Yes. Should be like right here somewhere. There are 200 total vehicles in a factory consisting of bicycles and cars. Each car has 4 wheels and each bicycle has 2 wheels. There are a total of 754 wheels in the factory. How many cars are in the factory? Okay. All right. Got it. All right, logic puzzles. We need to go bigger, more stick symbols, more graffiti. I want people pissing their pants when they think about going in the woods. Spread the word. Shouldn't I be able to pick up 2 of those? Don't those stack in 2? I guess not. Wait. Yeah, why can't I stack those? I don't get it. Alright. Where to? Can't go there. Is this the right path? Yes. Another doll puzzle.
Tor and Odin claim to be my family. I know Logan and I never lived here. But I don't know enough about my family history to say they're not my relatives. Mom only ever said my grandfather was bad news. The less I knew about him, the better.
Saga had slid into a nightmare. A growing amount of evidence said her daughter was dead. Saga couldn't accept that. Wake said it could be undone. But Wake was gone, in the custody of the Federal Bureau of Control. Casey, her only ally, was gone too. She was alone. Agent Estevez had pulled rank on her, stonewalled her, shut her out of her own case. Saga refused to give up. She needed answers. Tor and Odin Anderson would have some. A family visit, then. No one could blame her for that. Saga was trapped in a horror story. It was manifesting itself around her like the darkness of a mental illness, pushing her deeper and deeper.
Just getting the... Oh! Saga? What's up?
Hello, Rose. Thought I'd swing by, see the family. Not a bad time, is it?
Oh, no. I was just, tidying I'm so glad you're visiting again, Saga. But Odin and Tor can't see anyone today.
I was just on the phone with Tor. He invited me over.
Sorry. They had a little too much fun on our trip to Watery and need to rest.
I need an excuse to get in and talk to them. That's too bad. Okay if I say hi to the other residents before I go?
Sure. They always love visitors. Come on in. Not smart to be outside when the sun goes down.
I love the architecture. I always dreamed of living in a haunted Victorian manor.
You say that like it's your first time here.
Old gods of Asgard. So Odin and Thor had a band and everything.
Saga, this way.
Hello, Jakob. Looks like another perfect morning in paradise. I agree, Ilmo. A perfect morning for me to drink this coffee I'm holding. Oh shit, this coffee is shit. Jakob, did you just drink a regular brand coffee? I did. My perfect morning is ruined. And all because of your shit coffee. If only we could have good coffee. Hey, what? What's that sound? Oh! Ilmo, look, it's the Bright Falls blended organic coffee from Old Deer Diner. Oh, wow. I've heard that the health benefits of this coffee include increased energy, improved eyesight, better lovemaking, and deeper connection to animals. With a thermos full of hot coffee,
I hope
close
those
at hand,
last two
you're
are
always
unconnected to
prepared
each
for
other.
What comes next? How does it taste, Jakob? I feel like $1,000,000. Thanks, Old Deer Diner Coffee. Bright Falls Blend Organic Coffee is brewed with care right here in the Pacific Northwest from coffee beans that are sourced locally in Puerto Rico. Try it today at Coffee World and the Old Deer Diner, and don't forget to try the delicious brunch special this month only for Deer Fest.
In Puerto Rico, eh? Yeah, it's Rose's shrine. Be my light in the darkness, Rose. Where is Alan Wake? Mystery writer mysteriously disappears. Best-selling author known for his Alex Casey novels has been reported missing in the town of Bright Falls, Washington. Mr. Wake's wife, Alice Wake, has not given any comments on the case, but is confirmed to have been the one to report her husband's disappearance to the authorities. The mysteries surrounding the novelist's disappearance don't stop there. Other individuals from the town were reported missing within a similar time frame. It is unclear whether these disappearances are connected. Wake's literary agent, Barry Wheeler, has indicated he has no information to provide, despite having been seen with Mr. Wake in Bright Falls just before the author's disappearance. The writer Alan Wake has a history of violence towards the press and is rumored to have struggled with addiction. The story will be updated as it unfolds. Alan Wake, the bad boy of fiction, best-selling author, sets a feisty new tone for writers. Alan Wake is an author best known for his Alex Casey books, series of thrilling novels that reinvigorated the crime genre. But Wake isn't just known for his literary work. He's also among New York's most exclusive clubs, as a late-night party animal. This author is redefining what it means to be a writer. Gone are the days of isolated figures hunching over typewriters in dark rooms. Wake is a man who hits the town in style, a regular at the hottest spots in the city, happy to see and be seen. The people and the paparazzi can't get enough of him. But it's not just his social calendar that makes this writer stand out from his peers. Artists are famous for their tempers, but Wake's is in a completely different orbit. Damaging property, giving photographers black eyes, avoiding lawsuits, this writer is a train full of rage, and you better get off the tracks. Like a punk rocker, Wake is grabbing musty old stereotypes and smashing them to pieces. This is one rebel to keep an eye out for. Alan Wake's crime novels have become the sensation of the nation. Join us as we flip through the pages of the man behind the books. Folks Magazine. How has your life changed since your books became so popular? I have to do a lot more magazine interviews. Other than that, it's not so different. You are hilarious. I can see why you're a writer. So what do you do to get your creative juices flowing? Writing is a very solitary journey. When I'm working, I like to be alone in a room with my manuscript. There, I can wrestle with the story, get inside the heads of my characters. Sounds exhausting. And yet you find plenty of energy to party, right? Word on the street is you've been out enjoying the New York nightlife. Any favorite spots? I'd prefer if we could focus on my writing. Definitely. Although I'm sure our readers would love to know where they can find New York's hottest writer on a Saturday night. Are you working on a new book? Yes. On some level, I'm always working on the next story. Right now, I'm looking into something different, a departure from what people would expect, something new. Be careful with that. People don't always like new. So, what role does the beautiful Alice Wake play in your books? Play in your work? Is she your muse? Alice keeps me stable. She's an anchor, stopping the waves from carrying me too far out to sea.
More of those kids' lunchboxes.
Wait, where? Cold case Casey. You are strong, you are successful, you are confident. Is Rose the one leaving the lunchboxes out? Rock around the rocking chair. The Valhalla Nursing Home was established in 2014 by the Old Gods Foundation, originally built in 1965 by an unknown architect for the Finnish filmmaker Thomas Zane. This manor is steeped in artistic history. I met Odin and Tor Anderson in 2012 in a strange trip that resulted in strange friendships. I was honored to manage their band as they made their comeback, touring the country and producing revolutionary new music. However, all good things must come to an end. Valhalla is a place of rest. In that spirit, I hope that this building will serve as a place where people can spend their golden years in peace and comfort. May it be a home to those who need one. Welcome to Valhalla. Barry Wheeler.
Oh, thought I'd lost you. Here's some of our residents, or as I like to call them, our little Vikings. Look who swung by, everyone. Norman, clothes. Norman, we have a visitor. Where are your clothes?
I'm headed back to the sauna with Artie.
Just another day in Valhalla.
Uh-huh.
I should really get back to work, Saga. But feel free to spend some time with Mandy May and Norman here.
Sounds good.
It's good for them to have company.
Yeah, we'll do. Definitely not
Odin are
gonna...
here somewhere. Need to find them.
Definitely not gonna go see my relatives.
Ati, this is your home. You don't need to keep cleaning. I'd take that mop away, but I know you'll just find it again.
Kyllä, kyllä. Mutta once after being told no. Why rest when you are bored to work? Eikö niin?
And you know Mr. Blum doesn't like it when you take his work clothes. Why don't you go pick a song from the jukebox?
Yes, box Holy Ray. Just thinking about it makes my dance foot waggle. Kyllä näin on.
You can't get out back. Anything on here? We can have a conversation, it looks like. Why wasn't that popping up before?
That's some fascinating network, Mandy May. What's your inspiration?
I don't know. It is what it wants to be. Taking a break from making those little ornaments for Rose. Do you knit?
I dabbled when I was pregnant. Socks, mittens, the usual stuff.
Oh, how about knitting me some underwear?
You could probably use it.
Crude remark from you, Norman, and I'll put this needle in your ear.
Do either of you know where I could find Tor and Odin?
Odin is sleeping upstairs, but your grandpa's been acting crazy. He got electrocuted when he smashed the telephone.
Don't make up stories. Tor went loopy and smacked himself in the head with that hammer he's always carrying around.
Tor is hurt. Something's wrong with him. Was Tor hurt badly?
He never let go of that hammer when he got electrocuted. It looked like a bolt of lightning hit him. Wham! Zap!
Thank goodness Blum took the hammer away from him. It's not Tor's hammer, no matter what he keeps saying.
Blum is the janitor,
Blum
it
has
sounds
his
like.
moments, even if he is a Russian.
Oh my god.
Hey, you can't say stuff like that.
Alright, let's go check on Odin. Oh, there's more conversations downstairs. We should go talk to them first. Can Can I still talk to you?
Mandy May and Norman said Tor is hurt. Why didn't you mention that earlier?
Oh, you mean the little bump on his noggin? It's nothing. The residents like to exaggerate.
Uh-huh. I need to check Tor's room. You said I'd been here before. When was the last time I visited? Let's see exactly what she thinks she remembers.
Oh, it's been years. We were all so sad when you left. After the accident.
Oh, fuck this. My daughter didn't drown. You're remembering wrong. She's at home watching Night Springs with her father.
Mm-hmm.
It's useless. I need to stop the story.
All right, let's go talk to Audie.
Hello there. Saga Anderson.
Hey, Basin, name won't make the man worse. Even a Swedish name. I'm Ahti.
Anything good on that jukebox?
We try to do good, but only Prime comes out. Music from my Swedish brothers, old gods of Asgard. My pals, the Berkele Vikings. Berkele.
Do you know where I could find the Andersons?
Oh, you can never know where. Only a seaman can know that. But even the seaman can know everything.
Fair enough. Thanks anyway. Were you in the band?
Minäkö? No. Perkele saatana, en ollut en. Not so much sweet that it fills the whole stomach. But we have shared a stage or two.
Tor and Odin have to be outsiders, right?
Put some clothes on.
Now that's the shrine. Let's go see Tor and Odin. Up and on the left.
This is Tor's room. More moonshine. Was this a drunken rampage? This place is a mess. And Tor's not here. I need to keep looking.
Did he have some kind of reaction to meeting Saga?
Odin's in bad shape. He was drunk and watery. Or is this something more serious?
The Sea of Night, to drink from the cup of the Wise One, for wisdom to be a seer. I gave up my eye, in the light of the moon to shine and see, the many worlds to madness and beyond, across the dark dreaming sea, the branching paths of the tree. I gave up my eye so many times. We have lived and died and been reborn. We have met here before, and we will keep on meeting still. Where did I put the eye? Where did I put the eye? Before time I gave it to Mimir to drink from the well of wisdom, the cauldron. I took it out myself to see, drank the moonshine. He who stands on the threshold took it from me. The time will come again to be rid again.
Can you hear me, Odin?
I don't think he can hear anything.
Odin Anderson? Can you hear me? I need to ask you a couple of questions. Odin?
He recognizes us.
He's in no shape to talk.
Yeah.
Odin's in rough shape. What happened to him?
These are our twilight years. There's darkness in the water. We have our little tricks. And so do you.
What's happening? It's never felt this way before.
You're all grown up, Saga, dearest. And you're back just in time. The forces of darkness are eating away at us, We're too old and weak. You have the power in you, like all Andersons.
What was that?
Power to do
It
what?
wasn't a projection. Odin was really here. We were connected. Are they really my family? Is that why this is happening? I've never connected to someone like this in my mind place before. How is this happening?
I was glad to answer your call. Vikings are born travelers. You are a seer. You can see the truth. But your grandpa will want to tell you more himself. Wouldn't want to steal his thunder. Tor is in danger. You can save him.
Is my mind place more than just a mental technique? Sometimes my mind place even baffles me. Is this the reason? Is there something more than intuition behind it? One thing at a time. Tor is in trouble. Once I help him, he can maybe tell me more. You said Tor is in danger. What's going on?
Darkness is drawn to the spark. Tor only thinks with his hammer, never his head. The Prince of fucking Darkness is making a comeback. Tor's marked by darkness. I can feel it. Is he in his room? It wants to take him, and then take me. Beware of Cynthia Weaver.
That was the...
Bad things happen in the wellness center. Don't let her drag him under, Saga.
Does Prince of Darkness refer to Scratch? Is Tor becoming taken? I need to find him before it's too late. Stop this before more people get hurt. I found a photograph of you with the cultists. How are you involved?
We're too old for this brand of crazy, but we'll drink with anyone who's offering. The cult's been on our asses to join for years, but we already have our band, and those damn fools don't know what they're dealing with. No wonder they want a pair of legends.
Tor and Odin are not part of the cult. The cult thinks there's something special about Tor and Odin. I'm starting to see it too.
Yeah.
I found Wake's clicker. What can you tell me about it?
Cut off from Tom's lamp. It washed to the shore. Good work getting the light switch.
How did Alan
Light
Wake's
switch
mom get
is
it?
like an amp. You can play rock and roll without it, but you won't blow anyone away. Art, like Tom's writing, can change the world, but the light switch will crank that change to 11.
The clicker has the power to change the story. To save Logan. This confirms what Wake said. I can't let Scratch get his hands on the clicker. By Tom's writing, Odin must mean Wake. Tor and Odin might know something about the clicker. With Wake out of reach, this is my best lead.
Clicker's an amplifier. Or like Wake's writing has the power to change reality. The clicker magnifies that change. Tor is about to tell me something.
Sure. The clicker makes Wake's writing change reality. Can I trust him with that much power? Not sure I have a choice.
For Tor in his room, he's in danger. Tor's bedroom has been trashed.
Tor is not okay. Something is definitely going on here.
Tor had some kind of accident. Tor and Odin are resting and can't have guests. Mandy May has the knit design I've been finding in the lunchboxes. Lunchbox found at the nursing home in Bright Falls. Bright Falls. Bright Falls. It says that there's something new on nursery rhymes, but I don't have any clues for it. So I'm not sure what it wants from me. Story changes reality bit by bit. The process is gradual.
Yeah. The dark place. A dimension that's home to monsters.
I think we've already seen this one. I think it got reset when I had to go back to do the chapter again. How did Alan Wake's mom get the light switch? Where's the... Who's involved?
Doesn't make sense. Nah.
Nope.
Ugh.
Writing related, but not part of cult ritual. Story manipulating the cult. Scratch involved. Cultist note about ritual being interrupted. Confirms the ritual was interrupted. Says they didn't have time to use the clicker. Oh man, this looks like a mess. Alright, what's next? Nothing there.
No, that is not going on the board.
All right, is that everything? I don't have anything else. All right.
That woman in the painting looks like Mom. Was I born here?
Anderson Farm,
Or is
1989.
this more of the story?
What are we doing? Find tour. Talk to Rose. Is there anything else that we need to do up here?
Rest easy, buddy.
Another deer head.
Giddy as a young girl.
Inventory full. We can save.
The light bulb has blown.
I shouldn't
The
interrupt
government
him.
built a bunker here during World War II to watch the ocean for Axis navies and who knows what else. Ever since they sealed the bunker, it's been a hot spot for teens. The Ocean View Motel and Spa, they call it. Ironically, I believe. They go there to enjoy their beer and their vapes and electronic cigarettes. Ridiculous. The future is... So, the teens would drink there, do other stuff that isn't appropriate content for you listeners at home, but the bunker has a tendency to flood, especially during the winter.
Is he recording a podcast?
In the 90s, a group of teens went down there one Saturday night and got a little drunker than usual. The teens noticed one girl,
I think I used to have that
Nora
monitor.
Hesberg, was missing. They figured she just went home. When Nora's folks didn't find her in her bed the next morning, they called the police. The authorities, they searched the bunker and found poor Nora floating in one of the flooded passages. She had a real talent for music. Folks say they still hear her singing in a nursing home. Nowadays, teens think the bunker is haunted. That doesn't stop them from going there. The police have tried to lock it up, but you know young people, they're persistent.
You know young people.
Now, as for myself, an impartial journalist, I have lived here at the Valhalla Nursing Home for 5 years, and in that time I have never heard Nora's singing. just the humming of a certain neighbor of mine who has an inexplicable love for Finnish tango.
I'm assuming that's the end.
This will put a smile back on your face, my dear.
Sorry?
Creepy.
No sense of up or down.
She's one of them. There must be an overlap here somewhere.
Shotgun ammo. That room is locked. There's another door for the ocean view, not the overlook. Why does Mandy May have ammo in her dresser? Does Norman have ammo in his dresser? All right, the rest are all locked, it looks like. Yeah. All right. All right, let's go talk to Rose.
Tor's in the wellness center, isn't he?
No, he's... Well, yes, but you really shouldn't go in there right now.
Can I please go in the wellness
I'm
center?
gonna need you to unlock the door. This is FBI business.
It's just... There's some things that, Yes, okay. I'll let you in.
Thank you, Rose.
What are we...
Watch out for puddles. You can hurt yourself in the dark.
Right. Thanks. That lady is a walking red flag.
I mean, we have a crossbow strapped to our back, so...
Dark. Empty. Be ready, Saga.
We don't have a map for this yet.
Hello? Tor? It's Saga Anderson.
Patient rooms?
Can't be opened on this side.
Suspicious. Exam 2. Safe room. Let's quick save. Let's try rehab.
Tor, wait! It's me! Come on.
Cynthia wasn't one of the residents, was she? They throw open the doors so violently in this game.
A security computer.
Full moon, third quarter, new moon, first quarter. Full moon, third quarter, new moon, first quarter. Vladimir Blum. You've been accepted into the prestigious ranks of our most hallowed organization. As such, you will join our noble cause and be privy to our most guarded secrets. The ceremony will take place the day after the next new moon. As is tradition, the Cult of the Tree welcomes you.
The Koskela brothers aren't just in the cult. They're its damn leaders.
Yep. Yako and Ilmo are running the cult. Vladimir Blum. Confirmed cult member.
Needs a password. And a warrant, technically. But hey, desperate times.
Next new moon, as is tradition. New moon, May 19th, 2023. Nope. May 20th. So that would be the 18th. That would be the 18th. That would be the 17th. Right? 8, 17, 23. Got it.
And the doors are open.
Can I... There we go. Vladimir, I do not need to remind you that Chor and Odin would be ideal candidates for the cult. Please try harder to recruit them. Why did you take the doorknob to my personal room? I am sick of old people's tricks. You bring it back so I can get my rifle. I'm supposed to go on a deer hunt tomorrow. If you don't, I will hunt you instead. I'm a little doorknob that's out of place, but solve these clues and you can trace the way to your private space. I meet you at the grate inside a bright, glassy cage where pretty flowers bloom. So there's a flower vase somewhere? Right? That was disturbing.
Need to catch up with Tor.
Did I get my thing back? It doesn't look like it. Can't go this way. So go to the kitchen. Midden's home day, a notebook full of daily meal plans, nice fountain pen, an antique hair clip, very pretty. Address inquiries to your friend Rose. Found a box of ammo for a hunting rifle in the cafeteria. Rose, I think you left some behind again. You really should be more careful. Take a tip from Vlad, fellow weapon enthusiast. Always lock it up. Come collect it from me whenever you can. I bought that tea you said you liked. I can make you a cup if you want. Coffee cup mascot costume. Some wear and tear. Does Vlad have a crush on Rose?
This must have been Tor's.
Tor's hammer. I saw a mod that lets you turn off the jump scares. I'm not going to do that, but if you play this game, you might want to do that. Is he skinny dipping? I don't see anything in there.
This minute! That water is bad for you! Tor, wait! Cynthia Weaver, I know it's you! This kind of behavior is not okay! Let him
Does Rose remember Cynthia?
Tor? There's an overlap here. Did Cynthia pull Tor in? What was that? Where did Tor go?
What on earth do you mean, Saga? Tor is resting in the wellness center. Remember?
What? We both saw him go into the pond.
Okay.
Are you fucking with me? Or is this the story again?
Now. Let's cool it with the language.
She's clearly lying to me. Why? Rose watched Tor go into the pond. Why is she lying to me?
The secret mission for Alan's #1 fan. The hero will say Wake has returned. We're all characters in his story. Gee whiz.
I'm not his fucking character. But I can use that phrase to make Rose stop lying to me. Wake has returned. Cynthia took Tor. What happened to her?
When the darkness touches your head, your bookshelf gets shuffled. I put her lamp in the shoebox. What do you call a lamp lady without her lamp?
Is Rose talking about Cynthia or herself? Or both? Shouldn't spend time on old questions. Tor disappeared into the pond. It's another overlap. Has to be. How do I get inside? Nah. Rose. Wake has returned.
Oh my God. You're the hero! You're here to save Alan! Now I feel so silly for trying to keep you out of the wellness center. I locked Tor and Gale in there after they lost it, and I didn't want you getting hurt. Before I forget, here's the page Wake told me to give you. Oh, and you'll need my keys to get around.
Saga jabbed the selector on the jukebox, the missing record in its place. Saga couldn't have found it without Odin's help. A light bloomed in through the garden window.
The horror story beat me to Tor. I have to rescue him. The key.
Saga jabbed the selector on the jukebox.
Sorry, I thought she was done.
The missing record in its place. Saga couldn't have found it without Odin's help. Standing there, Saga felt exposed, expecting the shadows to come alive. The needle crackled on the vinyl. The song swelled. Odin had said it was written for her and her mother. Her grandfather's apology. The lamentation of an old man. His heart was broken, sinking into darkness. Odin had said that the song would be a way to know Tor, a way to find him. A light bloomed in through the garden window. That's where Tor had vanished into the pond. Saga knew what she had to do.
The page mentions a missing record. Do you know where it is, Odin?
Driven by passion, raging like a storm. Your grandfather made the song to apologize to your mother, Freya, and to you. Tor's like a storm. Your mother did the right thing, leaving with you, even if it broke your grandfather's heart. And mine. Listen to the song, Saga. It's all there. Tor only had one record made. He keeps it in the museum.
Odin knows my mom's name. He's saying my mom took me away when I was still a baby.
Why?
Plausible. Stay on task. The record is in the museum. Wake is in custody. How have you been in contact with him?
He leaves me messages in funny places, like the newspaper, books. Once he even wrote to me with a cloud. If it's something really important, he tells me in a dream.
Okay. And what does he say to you with these clouds?
Ways I can help him, how I can stay safe, good dinner recipes, ways to kill Taken, lots of stuff. I've been finding some pages of writing lately too, so he must be working on a new book. Exciting.
She's been killing the Taken? I wasn't expecting that one.
You're the one leaving those Alex Casey lunchboxes around, aren't you?
Guilty. They were the only Alan-related containers I could find online. He told me to destroy the Taken around town, and I needed some way to stash my gear. I even recruited Mandy May to make knitwork decorations to mark the sites. The stashes are for you, too. You being the hero and all.
Thanks. I already have been. Wake tells you how to kill Taken?
Oh, sure. You're the hero, so you must know all about it. All you need is a strong light, and then your conventional methods of extreme violence. Simple stuff. The tough part is hiding the bodies.
I honestly don't know how to react to this.
Just doing my part, sister.
I'm quite scared.
You need to get the residents out of here. It's not safe.
Oh, this kind of stuff rolls right off their backs. They've lived very rich lives. Very resilient. But I already told everyone to wait at the designated muster point on the front porch. We run drills every few months. I'm so proud of them.
I'm impressed by how prepared you are.
We're pretty used to this kind of thing.
What happened to Tor just now?
Cynthia took him. Ugh, I knew someone was messing with Tor's head. There's something wrong with the water here. Pipes acting up, black stuff coming out. Cynthia's probably behind that, too.
Does Cynthia have any connection to the cult of the tree?
Oh no, she's way too frail for that. But she used to be this town's best defense against the forces of darkness. Well, after Alan. But I guess it finally got her.
That's sad. All right. Safe spot.
I need bolt cutters.
Where's the museum? It was on the second floor.
Odin Anderson stirred in his bed, his vision hazy, smudged. He felt weighted down by an ocean of dark water. Through the haze, he made out Saga. Odin felt useless. He wished he could tell Saga how his silly faces made her smile when she was young. Too young to remember. Odin used to joke that Tor was her grandfather, but he was the Allfather. He smiled at the memory. Odin was the kinder of the Anderson brothers. Tor lacked patience, more volatile. The brothers fought a lot, but they were inseparable. Now Tor was missing, dragged into darkness. Odin could feel it. Time was running out for both of them.
Go check on Odin again. It doesn't look like we can interact with them. All right, let's go into the museum. Trashed hotel rooms and ruined pools. Crowds go wild for the Old Gods of Asgard Ragnarok tour. Old Gods of Asgard band member dead. The legendary heavy rock band Old Gods of Asgard mourns the loss of their divinely talented guitarist Bob Balder, Fat Bob as he was affectionately and ironically called, died from complications of severe illness, leaving his bandmates Odin and Tor Anderson behind. The peace-loving musician will be sorely missed also by the band's numerous fans. Rock music is the ancient language of the soul, muses Old Gods of Asgard's lead singer. I sit down with the Anderson brothers of Old Gods of Asgard fame in the lobby of the rundown hotel somewhere in downtown Detroit. Currently on the Ragnarok hit tour, the busy band members have only a moment to spare to a fledgling journalist and his questions before running off to the soundcheck for their concert tonight.
Anger's remorse. This is the one. But it's gone. Cynthia has the record. She will tell me where to find it.
To memorialize the only pressing of the unreleased single, Anger's Remorse.
Anger's remorse is missing. Who took it?
Our shame becomes the pale horse. Oh, Tor, bro. Tor's love for you is in that song. That's why Cynthia wants it, to ruin him. She made Tor lust after her. We fought one scratching hag years ago. Now he's fallen for another, and we might lose him for good. One less Anderson.
That isn't going to happen. Cynthia has Tor in the overlap. Anger's remorse is the key to get there. I need to make Cynthia reveal its location. Cynthia targeted Tor specifically. Why him?
Deal with the nasty Anderson fellow. His heart was broken. Cancelled. Leaks started appearing. It was too late. Shut her out of her own case.
The dark presence is using Cynthia to keep me from talking to Tor. Where is Anger's remorse now?
He is a young girl in love. A rock and roll cliche. The shadows to come alive. A gift. An on-off death wish.
She has the record. I can get it out of her. Anger's remorse. Where is it, Cynthia?
Drowned beneath dark water. Too many hands. The bathroom frightened her. Cut short. She screamed. An old folks' care home.
That's what Wake was looking
remorse
for.
Record is in Cynthia's room. In her bathtub.
The ocean
Cynthia
view.
took the record and I brought it back.
All right, let's run upstairs. That's Gale.
Wheeler set up a foundation with the sales of their greatest hits album. He used the cash to build a nursing facility. The old men deserved it. An old manor in Bright Falls. Wheeler hired a contractor to have it refitted as an old folks' care home. At this point, Wheeler felt good about himself. He had a heart of gold. No need to feel guilty. Wheeler left the work to the contractor and returned to New York City. He had done his part. It was time to turn over a new leaf. The contractors figured out Wheeler was gone for good. They took the money and ran. When the fall rains came, the leaks started appearing.
There's Cynthia. Can we get in here?
Getting in is forbidden, for your own safety.
Thank you, Audie.
Time is long for those who wait. But in the end, stand the thanks.
Sheesh, didn't see you there.
Can I ransack your room too, Audie? Can't take that. So, Audie does janitorial work for the oldest house, but then comes back here to be human?
Do you know anything about the cult of the tree?
Yes, yes. He who reaches for a spruce tree will stumble into a juniper. Bloom was one of them. He has kicked empty. I wouldn't want to be in his shoes, but I like his shoes.
How did you know Blum was part of the cult?
Oh, Fox never runs out of tricks. He's a crazy man, and he will show his ways. Bloom like to talk.
All right, then. I guess let's go... We'll go do Cynthia.
Lights.
No use crying in the dark place. What has been has gone. But trouble doesn't look like this. You can go to the basement and check the generator. But look out. You can never know in which tree the devil sits.
I thought he was going to walk out the spiral door.
Thanks.
Down to the basement. How do we get down? From the outside, it looks like. No, thank you.
Shit. I need to get the power back on.
Well then.
Key fob's no good without power.
Remember, buy more fuses, many more. Crappy old equipment keeps buying them.
Wheeler used to be the agent of a manic-depressive celebrity writer, Alan Wake. Wake had various addictions on his back. An on-off death wish. Wheeler had seen a thing or two. Wheeler paid a lot of money for a good shrink. Got himself convinced that all the nightmares he'd seen leading up to Wake drowning himself were just his imagination. PTSD. Now we had pills to keep the shadows from his sleep. But the Andersons were something else. The nightmares were starting to creep in again. Or maybe it was the drugs in the air. Wheeler hoped it was the drugs. The Andersons were so old. Vampires. After every gig and the party that followed, took them weeks to bounce back. And they never did completely. Each time Wheeler expected them to croak.
Fuse is blown. Maybe there are spares nearby.
Think there's someone down here with us?
It doesn't budge.
Rose, spare fuse is now locked away because someone, Ati, keeps stealing them. Code is in the laundry room. VB. Didn't see you there.
Must be locked from the other side.
How do I get over there?
It's not opening.
Can I get to the laundry room from somewhere else?
Emmett Elwood had had enough. All his life, he'd been surrounded by the same small-minded, impolite, ignorant people in town. Their endless gossip, their nose-picking, chewing food with their mouths open, not washing their hands after visiting the restroom, touching things, touching everything. The world was going to hell. He'd watched day after day how all the nice things in life in Bright Falls were spoiled and ruined forever. There would be a just and terrible reckoning. Emmett had imagined many times how he'd make them pay. He had lovingly tended his anger, made it grow hotter. It was out in the open now. Ugly and slobbering, they reached at him with their unwashed hands. He'd beat them down, beat them until they no longer moved. And then he'd wash his hands with a strong antibacterial disinfectant.
Yeah, people are gross. There we go. Yotunyo? I'm wondering if that's the cult in Swedish or Finnish. House of Zane, renowned filmmaker, establishes artist commune in Bright Falls. Thomas Zane, born Thomas Sein in Finland, his partner Barbara Jagger, born Baba Yakala in Finland, have recently established an artist commune here in Bright Falls. Mr. Zane has purchased the old manor house outside town, and the couple has already settled in. In his home country, and internationally as well, Mr. Zane is a well-known and respected auteur filmmaker, rising star already compared to the likes of Stanley Kubrick and Ingmar Bergman. His earlier films, Nightless Night, won a number of European Film Awards. Mr. Zane is currently in the process of filming a feature entitled Tom the Poet. In conversation, Mr. Zane comes across as a charismatic figure with big dreams. He talks about building a hotel and a film studio in the area. He even has a name picked out for the hotel, Ocean View Hotel. This reporter believes the name has a nice ring to it. Mr. Zane's dreams would certainly make Bright Falls a household name if they became reality. Members of the commune clearly feel the same, seeing Zane as a person worth revering, even to a faintly cult-like degree. A person who guides his flock to expand their consciousness and reach a higher state of artistic inspiration with the aid of magic mushrooms. While the Bright Falls record does not condone the use of illegal drugs, we hope Mr. Zane will help put our town on the artistic map. Tom the Poet.
The power's off.
Of course it is.
Cynthia Weaver had always kept her lantern close. Someone in the bathroom with her. In the dark. Dark water pressed itself into her. She screamed.
She stopped following the rules.
Cynthia Weaver hated being old. She'd been a doer, a fighter. Now the bathroom frightened her, afraid she'd break her hip, like Norman. Cynthia had always kept her lantern close, to hold the darkness at bay. "Oh dear, my lantern. I think I've lost it," Cynthia said. "This will put a smile back on your face, my dear," a voice said. A man's voice. Someone in the bathroom with her. In the dark. The light bulb had blown. She meant to replace it days ago. How could she forget? She had slipped getting out of the tub. She lay in the tub now. She lifted her hand. It looked wrong. Too many hands. In a black void with no sense of up or down, she was underwater. A dark shape pushed her down. Dark water pressed itself into her. She screamed. It came out in bubbles.
That's what happened to Alice in the first game, too. Code is 273. Rose, if you see this, please remind the residents to leave my stuff alone. I think they hate me. VB. I mean, you are kind of hateable. There's the fuse. Can we open the door? There it goes.
There. Power's back on.
And boss fight.
Shit. Careful, Saga.
Pretty sure I closed you.
Garden light.
Ow.
Try to steal. More so than usual.
Is she coming? I guess she's not.
She was underwater. The nightmares were starting to creep in.
A dam? Was Cynthia into civil engineering?
That was where the brightest room was.
The dark presence uses people's memories, their fears to corrupt them.
I went down to the basement today to check the lights. I can't trust Blum to do it. He's too slow, but it's getting harder and harder for me to reach them. Can't keep up much longer. Tom's lamp is gone, the lamp with the angel on it. He always loved that lamp. It disappeared from my room. The darkness is here after all these years. It took Tom's lamp. I know it did. The lights are going out more and more. There's no one left to stop it. I can't do it on my own. Not anymore. I have nothing left of Tom now. I don't know what I'm going to do. I need Tom's lamp back. I need Tom back. The shadows are moving. There is no more light. No more lamps. I can't find my way out of the room. Someone locked the door. Did I lock it? Maybe Tom did. He probably did it to keep me safe. He is such a considerate man. Barbara doesn't deserve him. Tom could do so much better. Where did Tom's lamp go? I used to have it. I guess he took it back. That's fine. It was his after all. The shadows are moving. Did I write that? Nonsense. There are no shadows. Just us. Tom and I forever. I found something funny while I was down there. Newspaper article about Tom, but it called him a filmmaker. Tom didn't make movies, he was a poet. Magnificent poet. I dug around and found film equipment, supposedly also Tom's. What is happening? This isn't right. I know it isn't.
Cynthia was close to someone named Thomas Sane. Who is he?
Tom was back. Tom had enemies. In a fancy hotel. just his imagination. The nightmare started to creep in. Cynthia Weaver smiled.
An old flame. Maybe Tom was taken.
Cynthia would deal with the nasty Anderson fellow, Tor, always poking people with his hammer. He had it coming.
Anger's Remorse by Old Gods of Asgard. I need to play it in the jukebox.
The dark water pressed itself into her.
For a very special woman.
Tor's a romantic, huh?
What is it? Tom had enemies always plotting against him. Cynthia would deal with this nasty Anderson fellow, Tor.
Tor is not becoming a Taken, but Cynthia is definitely corrupting him.
Dark present got to Cynthia.
Trying to keep him away from me?
Used her to keep Tor from me.
The page says the record will open the overlap. Or is the page predetermining it? Am I just playing into the story? A bathtub, a pond, a lake. There's a theme here.
Cynthia Weaver smiled. Lost without her lantern? Nonsense. Cynthia felt as giddy as a young girl in love. Cynthia had loved Thomas Zane. Tom only had eyes for Barbara. Barbara was bad news. Tom had seen it in the end. Cynthia had been there to comfort him. And when he left, Cynthia waited. Years of waiting. Now Tom had come back to her. They'd be together now. See the world. She'd always dreamed of seeing New York. They were there now in a fancy hotel. She drew a bath. She would become like Barbara. No, better. She sank into dark water. Into Tom. Tom had enemies plotting against him. Cynthia would deal with the nasty Anderson fellow, Tor, always poking people with his hammer. He had it coming. Anything for Tom.
I hate that.
A power station. Everyone needs a hobby, I guess. A lantern. Was Cynthia using it for protection? Did she know about the dark presence? I feel like I'm missing some context here. I'm guessing the woman in this photograph was not Cynthia's favorite.
We still can't get in there. That's fine. Where? Don't forget to use safe havens to hide from enemies and receive healing in combat. Oh. Don't die, please. Oh, there's two of them. I see. Where are you? Come here. Come here. Come here. You the last one?
The song will show me the way.
Look in the mirror, the cobweb of my soul. Oh, my
The overlap is on the pond. Here we go again.
Okay. This chapter has been a lot. Gone too soon. Bright Falls record. Body of missing youth discovered in flood and bunker. This is what the guy was talking about on his broadcast. Local girl Nora Hesberg, age 15, who went missing on Saturday of last week, was discovered dead in the sealed underground bunker near Valhalla Nursing Home in Bright Falls. Cause of death has been determined to be drowning. Ocean View Hotel and Spa.
What are you doing? Help me, please.
This isn't real. Fuck this place.
Beware the drowned lady. I think we've got to keep going.
Am I going in circles?
It's another loop.
I feel like I've been here before.
Yeah. Okay. Where is this leading us? Red.
No power. Can't use the switch.
Modest. Try to.
Skill checks.
I need to use the switch. The wall just disappeared. The light did that?
Closer. Destroy. The only way.
There's no map here, yeah.
It's a loop, like the others. I need to reach the center.
And it's overlapping with New York.
Cynthia. She's here. A dead end.
We're back in mouthwashing.
Locked. The key has to be nearby.
What makes you think that? Are we going to go back to the power plant? There's the key. I'm watching you. Bolt cutters. I saw one of you in the Bright Falls episode. And my arrow back. Guess not. Alright, reload. Reload. Out we go. Is there anything back here we can grab? All right, let's go.
Writing a story.
Rip Nora. The article is gone.
Back again. Gotta go deeper.
Where are you? Can you hear me? It's so dark. Oh, I'm sorry, kiddo. The hag tricked me.
Tor, I'm here! I'm coming!
Thought we were in a boss fight.
Dark water.
You took Tor. I'm here to take him back. I need to get the lights on to reach him.
Saga! It's so damn dark down here. I'm underwater. She trapped me at the bottom. I don't think I'm gonna make it.
I can't stay in the water.
I don't know where I'm going, is the problem.
She was gone. She was gone. Saga was trapped in the ice. Dark water pressed itself into her. The nightmares were starting to come.
She's coming. There must be a way to get the power back on.
Yeah, but I'm not seeing it. Wherever it is, you guys have hit it good.
I gotta get out of the water.
I don't think that was supposed to happen.
under the water.
Yeah, I'm aware of that. No, please. Thank you. Ah, there's something there.
I'm not leaving you here, Tor. Hold on!
Alright, run, Saga. Run.
In the dark. It's cold. Dark. I can't see a goddamn thing. Tell Odin. I'm sorry I fucked everything up.
You can apologize to him yourself. I'm getting you the hell out of here.
How are we doing that, though? Down. Damn it. She threw the 3-stack at me. Stop slapping me, please. What is this fight? This is on gets hit the fight. What am I doing? What am I supposed to be doing here?
Saga was trapped in a forest.
Not that. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. She just keeps hitting me. If there's a mechanic, I'm not seeing what the mechanic is.
I can't see a goddamn thing. Tell Odin. I'm sorry I fucked everything up.
You can apologize to him yourself. I'm getting you the hell out of here.
There's the Flash. There's her. Alright, I got one. I got two. Where'd she go? It's just chasing me now. I'm not doing anything. That one you can do, I guess, sometimes. Sometimes you can dodge it, sometimes you can't. Sometimes you dodge and it hits you anyway. Sometimes the camera doesn't work out for your favor. Sometimes you're backed into something and you can't see it. I don't like this fight.
It's cold. Dark. I can't see a goddamn thing. Tell Odin. I'm sorry I fucked everything up.
You can apologize to him yourself. I'm getting you the hell out of here.
Right. You don't have a shield now, right?
Push her down. The brother.
I didn't get the heal. It seems random whether I get hit or not. Like, that's the problem, is that it just seems random. It doesn't seem like there's anything I can do.
It's cold. Dark. I can't see a goddamn thing. Tell Odin. I'm sorry I fucked everything up.
You can apologize to him yourself. I'm getting you the hell out of here.
Now you have a shield. I'm pressing the dodge button. Fuck. Are you dead? Holy shit.
You again. The FBI. Saga Anderson. I'm closer now. I can feel it. You helped me get closer to escaping.
Wake? Where are you? Is this coming from the dark place when you were still trapped? I have the clicker. We can finish this.
Without the clicker. You can help. I must find it.
I already have it. I can get it to you. But I have to understand. Did you write Logan into the story?
Lad's in danger. I need to get back. I'm writing a story. It's the only way.
Then change the story. If this is the past, if this is you still in the dark place, then you can do that, right? You cannot write her in. She's my daughter, goddammit!
Can't hear that part.
Logan is in the story. I can get him to change it. I have the clicker. I'll make him change it now. He had no right to do this to Logan. To my family. Tor!
Oh, fucking hell.
Are you okay?
You took your sweet time to come save your grandpa, huh?
Nice attitude. A family trait?
You're right.
He's got a Poets of the Fall patch.
Thanks for helping out an old bastard like me.
That's my job. Now, I've got some questions for you.
Of course you do, sweetie pie. And I got answers.
End of chapter.
The cobweb of my...
We're not doing that. All right, game saved. I'm going to cut the video there. When we come back, it looks like we will be talking with Tor and getting answers. And then if we have time, we will switch back over to Alan, although I'm not sure how the pacing is going to work between the two stories. So I'm not sure whether we're going to be playing as Saga or as Alan next time. I really didn't like that boss fight just because it seemed very random. It didn't seem very skill-based. I usually like when there are mechanics that you can kind of figure out, and with that one it just kind of seemed like it was just keep shooting her until she dies. So yeah, I didn't really like that boss fight. I feel like the combat in this game has been much weaker than in Alan Wake 1. But I do like the story. I'm liking the writing. I'm liking the family connections. All of that stuff seems really good. So far, it's just been the combat that's been my biggest gripe with it. So let me know what you guys think. Am I right? Am I wrong? Am I just mad because bad? All of that. I will see you in the next video. Thank you for joining me for another night of Strange and Scary Games. I love you. I will see you in the next video. Good night.